You mentioned the Atomic Habits book, and I'm curious if you have any other books or resources that you really recommend, whether it's specifically about habits or anything else.
Oh, there's so many good ones. I mean, are people going to be watching this or just listening?
So we send the audio out to our network, but then we put the videos up on YouTube, so they'll be able
okay,
to
so for the people watching, it's like you can only see this section, but I have like thousands. I love books, love books. I have tons of audibles. Like I am like constantly learning. So books are my jam, and they've changed my life. Like I think it's so incredibly powerful how you can take a book to bed with you every night and spend 8 hours with it, and one thought in that book can completely transform your entire universe. And so to me, books are like my love affair. I'm such a nerd in this way. So habits wise, Atomic Habits is an incredibly powerful book. In order to change my money mindset, one that really impacted me in the beginning of this research and process of shifting my money mindset was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Oh, super easy read and life altering. If you read that book once a year, if you read that book once a month, if you're trying to change your money mindset, you won't be the same person after one read even. So really powerful book. One of the first books I read on this journey was Dark Side of the Light Chasers. And this is Debbie Ford. And she is the person who mainstreamed the term shadow work, which is a Carl Jungian philosophy about embracing all parts of ourselves. And so all of my work is about this. Like one of my all-time favorite quotes is from Carl Jung, which is, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will run your life and you will call it fate. And it's like her work is all embedded in that, and everything I do is about that, is helping people understand what's underneath so that they can get the outcomes they want, because they're shifting their unconscious to their conscious. So that book is life altering. Yeah, I could keep going and going and going, but those are 3 incredible reads.
Those are great. The other 2, I've both heard of them, but I'm not read them or kind of know much about them. So that's really great. And I guess as a follow-up, you mentioned the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Have you actually read that annually or monthly?
Oh yeah, I read it a lot. If you look at my copy, it's just like written all over. And then it was interesting because I'll just say it now. So my direction I think I'm going to go with my podcast is it's going to be NFA Money instead of NFA Coaching. And the podcast is going to be Max Potential Money. And I do a lot of money work with people. So a lot of my clients, I always take them through money stories, unconscious beliefs, shifting their money beliefs. And the reason I love to work on money with people is because, as I said earlier, it's such a tangible way to see what's going on in your inner world. And it's funny when I go back to look at that. This is my 2nd year in business. So I've done a lot in the last 2 years. Like I went from food stamps to 6 figures in my first year of business. And then, just rapid proliferation of expanding my network and all those things. And when I went back to read it this year, I was like, wow, this book informed me so powerfully. Like so much of that work shows up in my courses and with my coaching. And it was really cool to see how much of an impact that book made on my money mindset. So yes. And I use it, I look at it all, it's like one of my favorite go-to books for shifting energies. I've really adopted the principles so powerfully that I don't, like when I read it, I'm like, got it. But it's one of my number 1 books that I recommend to my new clients to help them shift. And it has massive results every time.